Are we evolving in the right direction? Is technology bringing us closer together? What have we lost, and can we get it back? How has our advancement in communication disrupted our connections with each other? And if it has, what are its effects, and can we repair the damage with future technology? Today I want to talk about a technological future the general public has not yet seen, or even possibly imagined. Hello, and welcome to Dancing in the Shadows. I'm your host, Jason Ring. Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now in this very room, you can see it when you look out the window, or when you turn on the television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over our eyes to blind you from the truth. In order to not be a slave, you must be an individual and escape the prison of your mind. Be an individual inside the Matrix. With a free mind, you begin to see all of the little hive mind programs running, cults of a collective fulfillment and linear thought. If you are not in their club, you are free of them, and they are safe in their bubble. There are many types of programs running, some socially engineered, some behavioral, most artificial, and most invisible to the collective. I'm not saying that we live in a simulation. I'm saying you're all programmable, and it's only visible to those that can see or do not fear the clarity of being independent in thought and spirit. I am not a licensed psychologist or an academic philosopher. I'm not a technological engineer. I'll be frank. If on a vacation, I know just enough Spanish to get me a cold beer into the restroom. I am a man who has endured many difficult traumas. I found an escape in science fiction, books, and film. As I progressed in life, these escapes were found in creating art, poetry, sleight of hand, lectures, music, and even dating. You know, the fun stuff. I also loved researching new innovations and potential future advancements in science and technology. I tinkered, invented, and wrote. Whatever would calm my racing mind. I crave general knowledge and the exchange of information in real time between individuals. Intellectualism has become a place of comfort for me, and what I now enjoy most of all is this: sharing ideas, thoughts, and expressing my love of knowledge and giving back in ways that I can, so that perhaps something I have shared ignites that wick of light inside of you. What I have come to find is that inside each of us, every single one of you listening right now, yes, in some it may be deeper than others, but it's there. It's more powerful than you realize and more explosive than you can truly contain. Its full potential is unknown. Some of you right now are struggling with it. Some of you are nurturing it. Some of you doubt it even exists. Others may have been searching for it their whole lives, and it may be even why you are still listening right now. You are at this very moment trying to figure out what this is. You have an idea, but you are not sure. Others may be saying to themselves, I know what this is. I know what he's going to say. Do you? What I have just awakened inside each of your subconscious minds was your inner spirit stimulated into action, riffling through your creative mind to find answers to what my voice was feeding you. That thing inside each of you is a spirit separate from your body. You are two beings in one. In order for each of you to reach your full potential, you need to start by acknowledging the existence of each other and equal importance. Anything less is a self-suppression of your full potential. I was in that state of dream and awake recently, a place where messages seem to pour in. It's really the same message I've been harping on in my posts for the last 5 years. That each other's voices are the key to our mental well-being. Social media has tied our circles together, but has not kept our hearts and minds connected. It has only diluted our spiritual food. Our spirit rises when we connect personally. A lesser food, but still sustainable, is a phone call. Our voice still carries a tone and intonation which our spirit is able to decipher. The content of our communication is next level. There are levels of interpersonal communication that has had so much power, you can feel the healing of the spirit take place in the moment. One of the questions is, can virtual reality become one answer to technology's reconnection? No. In some ways it may feel that way at first. We can speak through an avatar to another individual with our unique power, our voice. Since we are speaking through an avatar, we have already lost our identity, but technology will skew that in short fashion and exploit the security we once favored with voice print identity fraud, meaning a future inside VR will introduce tech where purchases can be made with voice print authorization. Once that is exploited and fraud takes hold, voice cloaking apps will create voice alterations in real time, and soon we will not only have lost our identity and replaced it with an avatar, we will now have lost our actual voice in real time. True connection is learning to embrace all around you and lead with love over fear. Those that choose fear over love are inside the matrix and a part of the collective. Fear is a driving force pumped into our society as a means of socially engineered control. If you cannot see this, you may be very well inside the matrix. What if I told you that our current reality may already be virtual? That would make our inner voice inside a place of true reality and closer to divinity. Is our present reality just an illusionary place? And is VR being developed now just to add an additional layer, pulling us further from our source? You decide.